Don't touch that dial. Coming up next is Indy News number 99. It's an all Dark Horse Dynamite Oni Press update. We're going to be talking about Courtney Crumman. She's getting a regular series. Jennifer Blood and the Ninjettes is getting a miniseries. Buffy the Vampire Slayer is getting something in the oven, if you know what I mean. Or she's already got it, sort of, kind of. Also, we're going to talk about the free comic book day book from Dark Horse, and we're also going to talk about Alabaster Wolves. All that and more coming right up. Here at Alternate Reality, all new comics are 15% off every day for everybody. That's right, all my new comics are always 15% off every day for everyone. All you got to do is stop in here and pick it up anytime during the 7 days that book is new. So be sure to stop off here at Alternate Reality and pick up this week's new comics for 15% off all the time, only at Alternate Reality.
Nobody has more independent spirit than Bo and Comic Book Man.
For the purpose of uselessness. Indy Comic Book News, episode 99. 3 grunt pasta.
Hey folks, how you doing? Comic Book Man here. Welcome once again to my video outhouse. It's time for...
What's with the hay?
It's time for...
Indy News!
Man, 99 times you think you get it down by now. Indy News!
That hurts!
Indy News is being brought to you by this place, Alternate Reality, which is located at the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood. Alternate Reality, where all new comics are always 15% off every day, for everyone. That includes all my Oni comics, all my Dynamite comics, all my Dark Horse comics, which will be the subject of today's newscast. And we're going to start off with Oni, which is always at the bottom of the heap. So we're going to start off with them first. Courtney Crumman. Oh, you love Courtney Crumman, don't you?
Actually, I like Courtney Crumman. I think
Courtney Crumman.
There was a free comic book day offering a couple years ago, and Ted Nafa did, and it was actually pretty entertaining. For all you fans of the series,
yes.
In April, brand new ongoing series.
Ongoing?
Every month, ongoing. Oh, now, it also is the 10th anniversary of the creation of Courtney Crumman. And so, the folks at Indy Press throughout the year will be issuing reprints of every Crumman limited series that has ever been printed, but in color.
Well, I've done nothing but miniseries up until now. This will be the first ongoing series. It's been, like you said, it's been published for a while, but it's finally getting an ongoing series. This is something that Oni's been doing for a while. They've got The Sixth Gun. They've got Wasteland. I think they have one other. I'm not sure. Now, these books are bi-monthlies or maybe quarterlies, but they are coming out in a sequential order.
But not considered ongoing?
But ongoing, but not ongoing monthly.
Well, Wasteland was
like ongoing
bi-monthly. We just put it out when it comes out.
Well, yeah,
a little more often than that, but yeah, it's not a monthly season.
They try the monthly, but it didn't really work. So Wasteland's supposed to be monthly, but Anthony Johnson couldn't keep the book on schedule, couldn't keep an artist, and so it was gone for, what, about a year?
It was gone for a while, but Wasteland is in the 30s. It's in the 30s as far as numbering goes, and it's back. You know what I'd like to see him bring back, which was an Oni book, Queen and Country.
Greg Rucka, if you want to read Greg Rucka's Queen and Country, the novels are out, but he hasn't done any comic work in a while. Well, he says he's working on it. So.
You have to draw your own.
He's working on more Queen and Country?
He's working on more Queen and Country.
Oh, cool. That was always a cool series. Okay. Moving over to Dynamite. Jennifer Blood. Jennifer Blood and the Ninjettes is coming your way.
You remember when you used to disappear?
He's got those moves. He learned from watching Channel 32 Saturday mornings at 12:30.
What is that?
Anyway, Jennifer Blood and the Ninjettes.
Jennifer Blood's character, the Ninjettes, are going to get their own spin-off series to be written by Al Ewing, who's also writing Jennifer Blood.
Oh, I love Jennifer Blood. Chicks with guns. Can't do better than chicks with guns, kids.
She's a housewife.
Now, the all-female...
Housewives with guns.
They were introduced in Jennifer Blood #4.
Yes.
So, Al Ewing is doing that, and he's doing Jennifer Blood, and Garth Ennis isn't coming back to the character anytime soon.
Okay. Meanwhile, over at Dark Horse, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the big franchise that Dark Horse has, well, right after Star Wars, the big franchise is rocketing ahead with Season 9. Number 5 has...
It revealed, and it's on the stands right now, in fact, it's behind Jeff's head.
Yes.
Buffy is...
Yes, Buffy is...
with child.
Buffy is with child!
At the end of the book, it reveals that she's pregnant. Now, in issue number 1...
Who be the father?
Well, that's the question.
My God, look.
She's
pregnant! Ah!
She got the Buffy bump!
She got loaded.
Still in mint condition.
She got loaded in the first issue. She woke up and she didn't know what happened. And so
she got loaded?
She got drunk. And she woke up, so she doesn't know who the father is. And because a Slayer, well, for one, a Slayer's not supposed to get pregnant, so it kind of creates the Slayer problems. There'll be people like Spike wandering in the next issue going, you can't go out on a fight because you're with child.
Buffy's a non-traditional Slayer.
In the TV character, there was a Slayer that had a kid. He grew up to be a fighter. Principals.
Was there?
Yeah, Principal.
Skinner.
Principal
He was
Skinner?
the principal of Sunnydale High when she was working there
Well,
last season.
No, I thought the principal was
the black
Quark.
guy.
Quark. Oh, later on.
He got killed in the 4th season.
Yeah.
The new principal, he was the son of a Slayer who Spike killed his mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
and,
that's not unprecedented.
and actually in Buffy, there's the Slayer that was before Buffy stopped being a
Wood.
Slayer because she had a child. And
Wood,
the next
Wood,
issue
Principal
will involve her child. Buffy's going to show up and go, so what's it like being a Slayer having a kid?
Pain in the ass.
Well, probably. You're a Slayer.
Star Wars, as I just mentioned, is the big franchise over at Dark Horse, and we've got a little synchronicity going on here with Zach, not Joss, Zach Whedon, and
Joss's brother.
Joss's brother. And
He is going to be writing the Star Wars Serenity flip book that will be available from Dark Horse on Free Comic Book Day.
which will be here at Alternate Reality.
He's writing both of the both stories in there now. That David Fabry is writing. David Fabry.
Yeah.
He's writing He's going to draw the Star Wars book.
Bullshit pronunciation.
And Fabio Moon.
He's drawing it. Yeah.
And
Fabio Moon is going to draw the Serenity story. And for those of you going, are we going to get any more Serenity comic books? Because we kind of like to know what happened after the movie. Whedon said he's talking to Dark Horse, and Dark Horse is probably going to do some more Serenity books.
What's that writer's name going
The writer's name is Zach Whedon.
No.
Davide Fabry
No, okay.
is the artiste.
The bullshit.
It's D-A-V-I-D-E.
I will have a cup of coffee.
F-A-B-B-R-I. Davide Fabry. He's Italian.
Okay. Last story we've got is still with Dark Horse. Dark Horse has done a lot of new books recently that are sort of kind of based on either existing ideas or novels or concepts like The Strain and The Occultist and Orchid.
House of Night.
PC Cast House of Night. And they're going to add to that with fantasy writer Caitlin R. Kiernan's Alabaster Wolves.
Alabaster Wolves will be starting this April. It's a limited series that will be drawn by Steve Lieber. And it stars Darcy Flammarion. Yes, that's the character's name.
What's her name?
An albino woman who hunts monsters in the southern United States. Now, for those of you going, Kiernan, I've heard of that name somewhere before. She did some work over at DC. She worked on some Sandman stuff, and she really hated it because I guess the DC people really were a pain in the butt.
What? Gaiman Sandman?
Actually, it was like
Or Sandman Mystery Theater.
Sandman. It was actually not. No, actually, it wasn't Sandman. Yeah, it was Sandman. Yeah, it was the last. She did one of the last Sandman limited series, and she said that the people over at Vertigo were just awful to her.
What'd they do to her?
They said, well, editorially, they kept telling her one thing, and then she'd do it, and then she'd hand it in, and they go, no, that's not what we meant. And then she'd go, okay. So they rewrite it, and she'd hand it back in, and they go, no, that's not what we meant either. And she's like, screw this.
And now she's happy at Dark Horse.
She's very happy at Dark Horse.
He gets right inside their head. He just gets right inside their head.
She made it quite clearly. She said it was just a horrible, horrible experience. She never wanted to work in comics again. The folks at Dark Horse said, come on.
Thanks, Vertigo.
We'll be nice to you.
We
That's Karen Berger for you.
We have a damn
making
cloth for your
friends
head.
and
We'll rub your feet while you draw.
I'm sure Karen Berger is doing the best she can with the limited abilities that she has to deal with.
Quite true.
We all try to rise above our affliction.
Right.
And that's the best compliment you're getting today out of me. And that's it. We're done. We're finished right here. We got no more indie news. But you go to the store's website, check out all the indie news that this man sends me that I post up. Where?
Sarah knows all this stuff, and she's drinking lots of coffee lately, I've noticed.
It's like damp pants. www.myalternatereality.com.
Stop off at the store's website, check out all his news, and until next time, this is Comic Book Man.
And this is Bo.
Saying, we love you, Karen Berger. Really, we do.
Or we would if you came by.
No, they didn't buy that at all.
If she comes by, we'll love her.
No.
Bye!
The Video Outhouse is brought to you by some of the finest people willing to work for free. This is a list of some of them.